Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show to do my race review for Gateway, second race of the playoffs, round of 16. The race was actually better than I anticipated it being. I really didn't think it would be like that good, but it ended up turning out to be a better race than I thought it would be. But the race today was definitely better than I expected. I really wasn't expecting much. Wasn't expecting the fresh tires to really matter like they did. For the most part, near the end, it really didn't matter because Blaney was faster than Chase. But I felt Elliott and Briscoe and Blaney were both faster than Briscoe and couldn't catch them. So, but I feel like the fresh tires actually mattered for the most part. You could actually pass, move around, run different lanes more than I expected. It was definitely better than I expected. Me saying this doesn't mean I'm stopping and requesting them to fix the car, because I'm still gonna say that. I felt the tire once again saved the race, just like Richmond. It's somewhat wearing out today, and the groove really widened out. But the tire with Goodyear really helped that. I don't think it's just Nascar, the car being just magically good. I felt like Clean Air was king, like, for the lead for the most part, but throughout the field there was passing. But definitely up front was kind of Clean Air's king, but like, race was definitely better than expected. I give it like 6 out of 10. I felt like the tire really helped it, where it was actually wearing out and the groove would widen out. So 6 out of 10. Not a great race by any means. I would say above average race. Just to get that out of the way. I want to talk about Chase's day, because that's my favorite driver and I always do that. So definitely much better than it was last week, where he finished like 17th. Never ran competitive at all. Much better today. He finished third. Much needed points today. Just qualify good at Bristol, get stage points, and if they don't win, whatever. As long as they have a good day and get the points, fine. I'll take it. They done a great job. The strategy was actually good as well to get a top 5 finish. Massive third place result. Overall, pretty positive day. Dirty Air still sucks, because in any other car, I feel like Chase and Blaney will easily catch him past Briscoe, because he only had 2 tires and they couldn't catch him. I mean, Blaney caught Chase because he had like 6 lap fresher tires. But an excellent effort by Chase and the whole team. Just keep the momentum. I don't know if they had anything probably for Denny. It was probably maybe second place, maybe second fastest car, maybe the longer run he maybe could have. There was more last, but this was a huge turnaround from last week. Gotta give Chase and actually give Allen credit for the strategy actually worked out. And a good, nice cushion going into Bristol, especially Must at another short track. And done a good job defending Blaney to hold on to the spot. Dirty Air, but still. Can't complain. Move up 2 spots in the standings and create a good points gap. So, good race all around. Top 3 is fine. They probably wouldn't have caught up to Denny even if they passed the 19, so good strategy and a well-executed race. Aggressive driving as well on the restarts. I was like one restart. I felt like Chase was pretty aggressive on all the restarts and they executed well. As long as I just want them to qualify well. Because I know when Chase is aggressive and they actually execute their strategy, they can run well. Just need to qualify good. But a whole lot of points and a much-needed top 5 to get back into some type of rhythm. Foley's car wasn't cheeks, he absolutely could have got second, but whatever. He was aggressive and managed to get a lot of positions on restarts and the great pit stops all day. We just need to get out front so they can get the Clean Air on the car. When he's aggressive, that's when he's at his best, getting positions on restarts. But he's now plus 28 in the playoff standings, so if they at least finish decent at Bristol, I think it'll be fine. But they got to be better than they were earlier in the year. Bristol think they ran bad. But he's usually good at Bristol, so I think he'll be better. Bristol week actually starts on Thursday, obviously, as it always does with the Truck Series. You have the Xfinity Series, the ARCA Series, the Cup Series. It's going to be a busy weekend. Well, I'm not covering ARCA. Hell with that. But yeah, overall, solid day by chasing the team. Al was on top of strategy all day, so props to him. L Stage 2 was a little scary because they stalled out like 15th, but an actual good car, Briscoe would have been sworn by Ellie and Blaney because they were both faster, despite battling each other. The Dirty Air still sucks, but good top 5, and plus 28. As long as they have a good day at Bristol, they'll be fine. I was getting worried in Stage 2 because the momentum completely built, and then momentum could have been erased where Chase was buried in like 15th. It was a brutal cycle, but fortunately he was able to overcome it. To have a good day. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. But I want to say this, Joey Logano would be nothing if fuel saving, aero blocking, and even years weren't a thing. The only thing he's good at is fuel saving and aero blocking. Yeah, great day for Chase. Finish. Where did he finish? 3rd? He actually had good speed. I think he ran in the top. Well, obviously he was in the top 10 for a bit, but I felt the second stage he was in top 5, 10. I mean, the field was up. The running order was really mixed throughout the whole race because of strategy. But he ran top 5, 10, a pretty good majority of the race. But if he scores 40 points at Bristol, he will advance no matter who wins or what happens. Well, to get that number, you absolutely need to get stage points. But I don't mean I'd like to see him win. But I mean, I feel like this is one of his best tracks, and if he can qualify better, I think he'll be fine. Because Bristol's a total logjam in this car to qualify good, and just start in the top 10 is really the goal, and get stage points and get a good result. But he's good at Bristol. The first Bristol race this year wasn't good, but I think he'll run better next weekend, Saturday night race. Christopher Bell, I feel like, might have had the best car. No, I don't think he led. He didn't lead a lap, but I thought he had one of the best cars. And so there was some type of, I guess, strategy didn't play out. He snapped at his crew after they said 7th place finish was what they needed. He thought they had the best car, but apparently he was frustrated. He said, every fucking week, it's the same shit. We're the last car to pit road. I'm over it. And this next gen doesn't help him either. We don't truly see who the fastest cars on the track are like we used to. This reaction really isn't surprising, but this is the most anger I've heard out of him since the Vegas playoff race last year. I've never seen him this angry on the radio. I understand Christopher Bell's frustration because they always go for the overcut. When will Adam Stevens figure out a slight tire advantage means fuck all in this car? So, he was really frustrated in the cooldown lap, and I can't blame him personally. But yeah, let's go over the notes from this race. Kyle Busch spins. Jesus. Kyle Busch spins. Barry crashes. Kind of got some help from Chase there. I don't know, maybe he cut in a little bit, but that looked like Chase's fault. Just barely clipped him. But, and Briscoe went stage 1, stage 2. Suarez crashes, got help from Briscoe. Ty Dillon spins. Blaney spins off of Larson. I don't know what he did to deserve that, but whatever. And Bubba Wallace went stage 2. Stage 3, there was a caution for debris, and Hamlin ends up winning. It was a 6 out of 10 race. Like I said, I thought it was a better race than I expected. It wasn't great, because I thought the tire advantage really helped. The tires, at least wearing out more than they normally do, really helped the race, just like it did at Richmond. But it wasn't a great race. But it was much better than most NASCAR races nowadays, but it was still, like, really damn tough to pass. And it was tough to pass. Like, thought Bubba ran a really good race. Led 73 laps, ended up winning the second stage. Unfortunately, had that gear issue, and obviously he pitted as well during a strategy call. But he led 73 laps, had a really good day, and got a top 10. So, but let's go over the results. Denny Hamlin gets the win. He led 75 laps. Chase Briscoe second. Chase Elliott third. Ryan Blaney fourth. Comes back from that spin to get a top 5. Joe Logano fifth. John Hunter Nemechek sixth. John Hunter Nemechek getting some really good finishes these last 2 weeks. Christopher Bell seventh. Bubba Wallace eighth. Chris Buescher ninth. Ty Gibbs 10th. William Byron 11th. Kyle Larson 12th. Chase was actually the only Hendrick car to finish in the top 10. Well, he finished in the top 5. I think Larson was coming back from that strategy. He was able to get a decent result. Byron 11th. Decent points days, though. Priest 13th. McDowell 14th. Hoseward 15th. Reddick 16th. Had a much better car than this. I guess you'll take it, but he had a better car than 16. Keselowski 17th. He stayed out late. Didn't pay out. Austin Dillon 18th. Somewhat managed good results. Cindric 19th. And Stenhouse 20th. Eric Jones 21st. Kyle Busch 22nd. A.J. Allmendinger 23rd. Chastain 24th. Really bad day for Ross Chastain. Ran better than this. He ran about 15th, but he finished 24th. SVG 25th. Alex Bowman 26th. A disastrous day for Alex Bowman. Cole Custer 27th. Justin Haley 29th. Justin Haley 20th. Cody Ware 29th. Noah Gragson 30th. Riley Earps 31st. Todd Gillen 32nd. Zane Smith 33rd. Ty Dillon 34th. Suarez 35th. And Josh Berry in 36th and last place. So that's your results. Denny Hamlin led the most laps in this race, and Bubba Wallace led the second most. Denny Hamlin started on pole first 2 races, and now he's won a race. So he's looked pretty good these first 2 playoff races. So let's go over the point standings entering Bristol. Hamlin and Briscoe advance with wins. Larson's plus 60, Wallace plus 50, Blaney plus 42, Byron plus 39, Reddick plus 37, Bell plus 32, Elliott plus 28, Logano plus 21, Chastain plus 19, Cindric plus 11, Austin Dillon minus 11, SVG minus 15, Bowman minus 35, and Berry minus 45. Bowman and Berry are going to have to win at Bristol. Austin Dillon and SVG may be on points, but SVG might have to win too. I don't know. I feel like not really the top 3rd through 11th. I feel like it's going to be pretty safe. Unless Chastain, Logano, and Elliott have major problems. But, yeah, that's really going to say for this race. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. And, the next week's events will be at Bristol. And I'm not covering the ARCA race. Who cares about that crap? I'll be here with the truck race on Thursday. The Xfinity race on Friday. And then the Cup race on Saturday, all at Bristol. Hopefully this Cup race is actually good at Bristol for once. So, yep, peace.